Okay, hey there, Libra. This is Kim here to give you messages. These messages are for the rest of our October 2025, and I'm leaving these cards out because I tried to do your reading once, and I got the feeling like a breakthrough spread was going to be the spread that really I should have started off with. So I'm redoing it, but I'm letting you see these cards that came out because these cards, gravitational acceleration, stellar stream, and solar flares, are saying that here in the rest of October, you're going to have access to a lot of energy where you're going to need to do something with that energy. So there's something here about your focus and gaining momentum to hit your target. Least resistance, stellar stream, going with the flow. It's about the breakthrough spread. I feel like it needs to be about what you're going to do with your energy, or how you're going to channel your energy for the rest of October. So with that being said, yeah, let's go ahead and pull the cards here for a breakthrough spread, and I'll let you know what the spots mean. So the thing we need to have a breakthrough about, the challenge, the breakthrough, your strength at this time that you're pulling on, your predicted outcome, possible outcome, and your advice from angels. So I'm just going to do that with a few decks here. So bear with me, or you can just slide it over and skip to where I start. By the way, hope you guys are doing good today, wherever you're at. Hope you're doing good. The animal. It's the animal instinct in me. Is it maybe the animal instinct in you? I'm going to use Sci-Fi Tarot to clarify. We'll use Quantum Tarot for the spread. The animal instinct in me. It says like coming from a drive, a passion. Let's do 2 for each spot. Oh, bottom of the deck. You have the devil energy. Bottom of the deck. This is devil energy. Is the devil in the details? Okay, it could be about strategy and planning. You could look at the devil energy as strategy or planning. Let's do one more card for the spread, and or it can be something that we're it could be our own demons that we're fighting at this time, whatever that is to you. It can be fears, well, underlying things that happen whenever we're either self-sabotaging ourselves, or there's addictions present, or unhealthy relationships, toxic bonds, whatever it is. Fear is usually at the core of all of it, right? So maybe this is also a breakthrough, breaking through your fears. Your choice. 50-50. It's your choice. Okay, so here, what do we need to have the breakthrough about? Movement. Quicksilver. Like you're in 2 states at one time. Like you're going here, there, and everywhere. We need to know. This is, to me, this is saying, where do I direct that energy? I'm feeling like I have a lot of energy. It can lead us to either feeling or being scattered, or we can do something with it. You can channel something with it. The vow, a promise or a vow that you made to yourself. The star. Now, of course, this breakthrough It can have to do with like a divine counterpart for some, coming together with somebody and making real commitment. Maybe something like that is changing. This could have to do with travel. But when I see the vow, I always take it as a bigger message, as like what your soul came here to do, like the star energy, like the star seed in you. And I believe your last reading, I really liked your last reading, that was that you were the star seed here. So there's something here about your purpose, your mission, and here of standing out above the rest. Like you shine with your own light. You're the star. You shine with your own light. Just need some good news and some fast momentum to get you going. Right? So this is what we need to break through about. This is about action, going in the direction that we want. Positive, good news. Also for some, look, that could even be Cupid's arrow, communication. Oh wow, but you are the diamond at this time. You are a creative force. You are perfection. You are brilliance. You are that diamond that was created, made precious under pressure, right? So we need some good news. Maybe this is about something that you do, some action that you take that really has you stand out. See, this vow even has a diamond right here in the card. Like, that's you. It's like this is your soul. That is your soul. What is the challenge? Wow. To enjoy the sun and all its splendor. Oh, wow. After you've experienced some venom. After you've experienced the darkness, the challenge is transmuting the venom into the sun's splendor. Kind of like Shiva. Three of Swords. It's a heartache, loss. Completion, though. This is probably something that is in the past. So the World card here. I do have the timing card, which, by the way, happy birthday if it's your birthday around here. But with your season on it, Scorpio season and Sagittarius, that to me, autumn here, those seasons are right around the corner. So there is something here about a past heartache or pain that you're going to be transmuting and going on a new chapter. I'm feeling like I need to clarify the vow a little bit. Three of Swords on the bottom, but then it's like the opposite. I have the Knight of Cups, which unexpected love, or unexpected something being proposed coming into your life. Tell me more about the vow. It's the world, lessons learned, new chapter. Tell me about the vow. The Knight of Cups, unexpected offer or something being proposed, and it really might be that somebody is going to give you a diamond or propose to you. It's good news. Whatever this is that this energy has to offer is really good news. Okay, the breakthrough, the reddening. Okay, that when we started off the reading and saying that there's all this energy that you have to create with, more than likely some of it is actually from the venom, because we turn our pain into power and we use it as fuel, right? So that's the energy I feel that you are channeling with, and as well as you're feeling a burst of energy. That's the reddening card. It's the reddening card for a reset. So you're feeling inspired to do a complete reset here. The womb card is a big card, okay, because it's creation, right? The birth of something, but it's talking about the womb, the place where this is where the energy comes together and then things are formed. And when you look in the guidebook about this, it's about doing a reset, like going before the birth, going back before the birth, complete reset. Look at all this red. I'm seeing red. What is that? That song? I love that song. Chevelle, the Red. The red. Okay. Well, okay. So my readings, I tend not to I tend not to want to be, to focus on anything that's like, you know, that could be negative or spread fear. But that song in particular, I think it's relevant here because it says the pain is real. The pain is real, and it filters through. So lay down. The pain is real. When the sight goes red again. Sing red again. And I know I did that off, but you know what I mean? Like, sing red again. So this is when we take that energy and we create with it. And we transmute it into something more beautiful than you've ever seen with the sun splendor. It's bigger than the sun energy. It's bigger. So the pain is real. The things that happened in the past were real. It's not sugarcoating anything here. It's telling you to use this energy. So a big decision here to make, the Two of Swords. And interesting because in those cards from the Cosmos Oracle that we started with, this one, Solar Flare, is coming to mind as being part of your breakthrough. The pain is real, and when your sight goes red again. Okay, just at the point where you think like things are going to explode, or you think that there's a tipping point in your stability, right at that point, it's like what to do with all of this energy is what this is talking about. And so this is talking about how we're really needing to, well, take breaths, calm down first. But this is a time for direct actions of where to channel this energy. Okay, that's kind of like what this is. So when something flares up, when something's like must be dealt with, this is where you're channeling it to for the rest of October. Yeah, and you're the magician. You're the magician, so you can create, and you're the fifth element needed to create. We have all of the other elements to work with here, but we need spirit. We need that life force, and that is you. Oh, beautiful. And the cross. Down for the cause, heeding your call, purpose driven. I like it. And the wheel of karma. Oh, okay. So you have a really strong mission. Look, if there's any type of anger that I'm even feeling here when it comes to this energy, it's righteous anger. A righteous anger need to reset back to the divine blueprint. You have some sort of major, big purpose to fulfill here. It's big. Your pain was not without, or suffering was not without cause. There's something that has molded you into the spiritual warrior that you are today. And you are so needed. So, Wheel of Karma says karma, dharma, destined, divine intervention, luck, fortune, the rise and fall. There's something that Spirit is going to offer you during this next new season here. Something that you've done that you can do to perfection. You have other people that I feel like are on this mission with you. Purpose. Your strength is you should be so proud with who you are. You should be proud of the energy that comes off of you that everyone can see at this time with the peacock's tail. You know, this is such a vibrant, beautiful, all-inclusive. All of the colors of the spectrum are here, all 7 of these. So everything and everyone is included. You're about unity. You're about uniting. You're about showing the big picture, but leading. You're like, you talk the talk, but you walk the walk also, right? Others can see it. There's no hypocrisy. It shows through your energy. What a beautiful message this is. This reading has turned out to be one of my now one of my favorites here of the last few days. The mystic. People want to see from your vision. I think you're so extremely tapped in. You're tuned into spirituality, different concepts. You're able to see the light and the dark. You're able to integrate them, and you have a vision. I feel like you're an artist. You do something creative because you channel spirituality in it and through it. And some people are seeing this as your strength. Well, a lot of people see this as your strength, as like, where does your mind go? where does Libra's mind go? How did they come up with that? Are they psychic? You know, how they know that? That's this mystic. This is this person that you're like, okay, they're kind of mystical, just them being them. So I'm feeling that with you, is that you're just kind of, you're a mystical. You're out there in the best way possible, because it's like, no matter what, if I were a person in this audience here, right, or in the background, I would be running into a Libra who has enough different types of energy that they have embodied, enough experiences and understanding that I would be able to relate in some way. And so this is like you being able to relate in some way with almost everybody here, and that in itself is pretty mystical, actually. So keep being mystical. This being able to incorporate everything and here and there bits from different types of spirituality also, it is what you're a master of. You're a master at being the mystic. And it's going to lead to really good prosperity. Probably already has in the past for you a few times here with the Eight of Pentacles. It's about the ability to pull in money for what you have mastered, your craft, your abilities, what you're good at. So that's your strength. Also, your strength here is when you have one experience, Four of Cups, when you have one experience that leaves you kind of in the dark or feeling like, yeah, I'm not feeling this emotionally anymore. You dream. You dream. You're the mystic. You dream. And then you dream up the Most High coming here and saying, here's your cup. Here's your new Ace of Cups, because, you know, we see that you dreamed up a new experience for yourself. You understand it is the dream, but you're living in it and you're co-creating and you're conscious in the dream. Okay. Uncertainty. Maybe this is your ability to cope with uncertain times as they do come and go, especially in this world. Oh, wow. Things have changed just so much for me. Whoa. Yeah, things have, just in my time being on Earth, things have changed so much. There's something here about you, and I'm seeing, they're showing me scales, as I say, like, even in times of uncertainty, like, you're able to see the beauty. You're able to try to stay as centered and balanced as you can, even when everything is unsure. The one thing you're sure about is your dreams and your ability to create your reality. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Outcome. This is what you got last time. This is the card you got the last time, which I was like, what's the secret? Remember, if you're returning, which, by the way, a lot of my views come from returning subscribers, and I really appreciate you. Let me just say that, like, should have said it off the bat, but, you know, thank you so much, because that really helps me out. But this is the card for you to come back, and I like it because it makes me know what I'm doing is, like, meaningful, has purpose. And I do, even as a tarot reader, I get concerned about that. Like, I want to live in purpose, you know. So the golden rose here is a sacred secret. And I asked in the last reading, what was the secret to, and it said DNA, and then it said starseed. So gifts, abilities, something being unlocked at this time. Extremely positive message for you. The Destroyer. Woo, you're meant to change. Why are you meant to change things? We'll get clarification. The Destroyer, I feel like there's something, maybe this is outside world. Let me see what else. Let me see what else. Six of Swords. Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah. Handcuffs. Okay. Yep. You're breaking free from a situation that does, that no longer sits well with your boundaries. You know, you just can't have that as the Queen of Swords. You have to communicate. Look, I'm going in a different direction. Something here is not fitting right. It might be that that you have been around a Five of Swords energy, or something has been negative or complicated, or there's like something that it's always trying to hold you back. And you're saying, no, I'm the one that has this power to destroy and then reset and build what I want. Then I feel like you're going your own way in a sense here with this. So you could be cutting off relationships, you could be cutting off jobs, cutting out lots of things. Whatever it is, you're cutting out the restraints. You're cutting off the handcuffs. I was going to say ties. I hope to God that there's nothing like that. But yeah, Ten of Swords, annihilation. He went looking for a better life. This is not bad, though. There's something here that's actually positive. Because, you know, the Six of Swords is when we're going into a place that's much more calm than what it is that we've experienced. Yeah. Maybe you're going towards a new relationship. Maybe there's something here that they're wanting to, like, it's a secret. There's something that Spirit is wanting to bring to you. They know you've been through heartache. They know you've been held back, or that you've gone through big time hurt, and they are supporting you ending something here because there's a secret, and there's going to be a very important decision to make 2-2 regarding partnerships, contracts, agreements, bonds. Seven of Swords, strength to the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. And the Chariot. So yes, your outcome. I mean, there's a lot going on with us going our own way, but there's strategy here. The Three of Swords can be that we had been hurt by an energy that lied or was deceptive to us. Tried to create an illusion, right? But yeah, no, we know what we want. We want this stability, balance, wealth, harmonious relationships, healthy relationships. And 10-10 means it's time for that. See what your angels have to say. I think you're coming out of that energy just the way that I see it. Clarity. Clarity and truth, the sword. It's an extension of your power. It's possibly telling you how you're going to be moving past this winter or this, yeah, good news, Page of Wands. And the Knight of Cups, two Knight of Cups side by side. Two Knight of Cups, unexpected offer, good news coming in. Something that breaks up, if you are, they're wanting you to, like the Winter card, I see it as kind of like a womb energy where everything else is really still, but there's a lot going on inside this tree, right? And so they're wanting you to keep on doing that as far as like working on yourself, maybe even staying to yourself, but they're letting you know that something that seemed like it wasn't going to move, or if something was like a period where something wasn't taking off the way that you wanted to, that good news is coming in. It's going to be unexpected, but it is coming in here. Unexpected offer being proposed to you. Good news. And the tandem bicycle, yeah, for some of you, this really is like some sort of secret that Spirit has kept from you about a harmonious partnership coming into being, synchronized alliance, duo, partnership, as soon as you like cut the cords completely also to the past. So cutting cords and then you're gonna be like, oh, unexpected, wow. Break up cutting cords or severing ties, opening up to what is harmonious, and you have clarity of thought, of mind from your angels. They're being very obvious here about this decision, about this turning point for you. Tell me more about the offer. The Hermit. Right when you're in the Sun. The Hermit and the Sun. And the Empress. So, wow. Right when you feel like you're doing something alone, I'm with myself, I'm alone among the stars, like the card says. Something is going to be birthed, something is going to be created. They're wanting you to stay positive with the Sun coming out here twice. The challenge is to stay positive about creation, about what you can create, and working on yourself at this time. Enjoying or embracing a stillness, because there's definitely energy that you're going to be wanting to channel here, I think. Okay, so this is what I have for you. I'm sending you so much love. Bye.